Atlanta Athletic Club was the setting for this month's Arnold Palmer Cup, an event which brings together the best collegiate male golfers from Europe and the US to play out a Ryder Cup-style event. Team USA were hoping to win back the trophy after losing at Formby Golf Club in 2016. It was a significant week in the event's history, as this was the last Arnold Palmer Cup in its current format. Next year, we'll see international and female players involved for the first time.
I think it's really the pinnacle of collegiate golf. You know, you look at the two teams, it's the best the United States have got, it's the best Europe's got, and you know, to put them head to head in a match, it's really special, and it's a huge honor for these guys, something that they'll look back on, you know, as an experience in their life that they'll cherish.
These happen to be some of the best players in the world, so they're going to learn something from each other. There'll be a moment somewhere in this event that will stick out to them, I'm sure, and be able to plug that in someplace, sometime, maybe in the Walker Cup, which is later on this summer in Los Angeles, and or maybe in the Ryder Cup someday.
The only player returning to Team USA was Doug Gim, currently a junior at the University of Texas. Although on the losing side last year, he greatly benefited from the experience, and he was following some illustrious footsteps.
This tournament, if you are lucky enough to participate in it, it's definitely, you know, you're in some good company. You know, we heard it yesterday at the dinner. They're talking about Dustin Johnson, Jonas Blix, all these guys who are definitely successful out there, and to be here in that company is special. You know, John Rahm, he's obviously doing some great things, and DJ is #1 in the world. But yeah, it's definitely an honor to be here, and I'm very thankful.
By contrast, Stuart Grehan was on the winning side last year and returns once again. He's the only player not playing in the US collegiate system, instead opting to play for Maynooth in Ireland.
When you're playing the practice rounds, you know, you can talk to some guys and you know how they play the hole or how they think about the course, and when you're on your own, you kind of just write it down yourself. So getting different opinions as perspectives on how to play the course, and then obviously when you're finished around the golf, you can chat with the guys and stuff like that. So it's nice. It's a nice feeling.
This year's edition of the Arnold Palmer Cup was the first since the founder's passing in 2016. But his influence over the tournament remains as strong as ever. All week, the players paid tribute to his life and the ways he inspired them to take up the game.
When I played the Palmer Cup for the first time 2 years ago at Rich Harwood's Farms, it was really eye-opening for me to hear about his legacy and what he left in his game, especially for a younger player like me that never was able to watch him play in person. I think the way that he understood why we get to do what we do and what we love is because of the volunteers, it's because of the fans, and there's so many people that help make this possible, and it's, you know, golfers are entertainers. We need to make sure that those that are watching us and making this possible for us to live out our dreams, that they benefit from the experience as well, and then to leverage whatever platform we have to give back and do something good. And that was really, really cool.
It's a special year. It's the 20th anniversary. You know, from the European side, it's the last ever European team that will be fielded in the Palmer Cup, and obviously it's the first one without Arnold Palmer being here as well. So it's a special year, and I think all of our guys, that's not lost on them. They realize the occasion that is this year.
On the course, the golf did not disappoint. After day one, both teams were tied, but after an incredible Saturday singles session, Team USA had all but secured the Arnold Palmer Cup. The home team dominated, winning a stunning 9.5 out of 10 points, to enter Sunday with a 14.5 to 5.5 point lead. The US then cruised to a 19.5 to 10.5 win over Europe on Sunday to win back the Palmer Cup. As the tournament enters a new phase to include women too, next year's matches will take place at Evian Resort Golf Club in France.